Hello, it's Monday. Happy Monday. I'm watching Lindy Glenn. It's a good one. She's good. I wrote a blog post. I think I've told you this. I wrote a blog post about her, and I started a new one today on Shed Flips. So I'm excited about that. I wanted to show you this raspberry jelly that I make. It's not really jelly, but that's what I call it. And then I did go run a couple of errands. I was going to try to get everything for my friend Kim's birthday, and I'm not happy with everything, so I'm gonna maybe not be able to give her present Wednesday. We'll have to see how it goes. I might need to meet with the contractor and my designers on my condo, so I might not have a chance to get her everything, but I picked up her Joann's gift card. I went to Pilates. It was really challenging. Oh my gosh. Wow. It was challenging, but I enjoyed it a lot. So I'll show you what I picked up, and I'll show you this raspberry stuff that I've got going. I know I said I wasn't buying any more of this, but I panicked and bought some. This Skinny Sips is not that great, but it's better than nothing. And I bought some Skinny Syrup. That's my favorite brand, but I'm not sure. I think I remember I don't like vanilla caramel cream, but it's so hard to come by that these days. I went ahead and got it, and then if I don't like it, it's my bad. I picked up 2 Silk cashew milks. I picked up 5 of the chocolate dips, and this was at Fiberless. And then my body lotion, body soap. I don't want to call it body wash. Thank you. Is this Dr. Bronner's. This is what I use. I used to use the kind in the other kind, but I think it was too hard on my skin. I read something about it, that it's not supposed to be for that. So that's all I got there. I was hoping to find some tea for Kim because they had a tea that I think she liked, and I wasn't able to find it. So anyway, okay, so we've got the raspberries going over here. I put about a bag and a half of these Trader Joe's organic raspberries, and that will end up being, for the whole bag, 180 plus 90. It's a lot of calories. 270 calories. Gee, right around for the raspberries. There is a lot of fiber. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be having this, but it lasts a while for my dressing. And I just put it on the stove in a pan and heat it up until it gets to be boily. Now I'm getting hot, so I'm gonna take my jacket off. And then I take, hold on, sorry about that. All of a sudden I got hot and I was like, gotta get this off. I take about a tablespoon of cornstarch, that's about 30 calories. And I put it in a little cup, and then I'll mix it with some cold water. And once this starts boiling, I'll put once it kind of gets liquidy, I'll put the cold water in with this, and then I'll stir it around and let it boil again, and kind of simmer, not really boil. And it becomes, it thickens so that I can use it for my dressing. I just realized all those calories. I might need to measure this because that's a lot of calories I'm putting in my dressing, because I put yogurt in there and I put this in there. I guess that's the only calorie stuff, but anyway, all of a sudden I got freaked out about the calories, so I got to calm myself down. The cranberries have less calories, and I should have bought a bunch of them over the holidays, but I just wasn't in the cranberry mood back then, and normally I can find them in store all year round. Whole Foods usually has them, and also Natural Grocers has them, but I haven't been able to find them. But these raspberries are delicious in the dressing. I just think they may be having too many calories for me, but I don't know. Let's see how that goes. Because I don't eat a lot of it, but I eat enough to make a difference. So I'm already into it, so I'm not gonna not do it. But you can see it's starting to boil, and the raspberries are breaking up. And it just becomes like a sauce, but it's not thick. That's why you have to use cornstarch to thicken it. So I'm going to get this going, and then I'll show you when I pour the cornstarch in. Okay, so you can see it's kind of boiling. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's kind of boiling. It's boiling a little too fast. And I put eye drops in, so now I can't see. So I'm going to turn it to 5, and then I'm going to take this cornstarch. It's hard to do it one-handed, and just pour the little cornstarch in water, and then start stirring it. And it will lighten it up a little bit in color. But the color, I think the color kind of comes back. And then stir it, and it gets thick. That's the thing about cranberries. You don't have to stir cranberries. They thicken on their own, which is great. But raspberries don't. Well, they would eventually if I boiled them way down, which I'm not going to do. Because they already have, as I've just found out, more than enough calories, which is making me sad. But I'm not going to lie. So I boil it down a little bit. It's getting a little bit thicker, but I think I need a little more cornstarch. So I'll put a little more cornstarch and water in. That's about a little bit over a tablespoon of cornstarch. And I'm just going to stir, stir, stir. And it will thicken. It'll start to thicken. It kind of needs to boil again before it thickens. I think what I'm going to do is weigh it. Kind of figure out how many calories are in what I have, and weigh it and see how much calories I'm putting in my dressing. I used to have a calculation for my dressing calories, but it didn't apply anymore when I didn't have the cranberries, so I need to get a new calorie count on my dressing. Because as you can see, I'm worried about calories. Okay, so that's still not quite where it needs to be. So I'm going to put a little bit more in there. Stir that up. I'm going to go walk outside for a little bit. It's really windy today, and it irritates my eyes when I walk when it's windy. And living in Oklahoma, it's windy a lot, so that's a bummer. And I have an hour to, I need to get something to eat and then take my walk. I'm going to go down and pick up a package, and then try to get my egg peeled and do a couple of prep things for dinner so that I can get my full meditation in today. Makes a big difference when I get my full 40 minutes in. Okay, now you can see it's getting thicker. I'm going to just keep letting that cook, and it gets thicker, and then take it off the heat, and it thickens up even a little bit more, and then I put it in the container and add it to my dressing, which I showed you the other day. And unfortunately, I turned the phone around the backwards way and chopped off my own head, but you know, get what you pay for. So I'm glad to be here today, and I'm glad you're here watching, and I hope you have a great day, a great Monday. I may be back later, but I may not. So anyway, hope it's gone well. Bye.